Tonight's class is donated by Mr. Binyamin Nehmad in memory of his mother, Jamilia Bat Rivka. May this shi'ur should be le'elu nishmata, teheh nishmata, tzura b'tzorah ha'im, amen. So too the class is donated by Mrs. Aliza Yudai for refuah shelema for her mother, Rivka Rahel Bat Sarah Leah. May this class should be the refuah shelema, שהשם יחזק אותה ברמ"ח איבריה ושס"ה גידיה, בכלל שאר חולי עמו ישראל, אמן. We're up to ספר שמואל, פרק ח'. It says in the beginning of פרק ח', ויהי כאשר זקן שמואל, וישם את בניו שופטים לישראל. ויהי שם בנו הבכור יואל, ושם משנהו אביה, שופטים בבאר שבע. It says here, Shmuel got old, and he had his two kids, became a shoftim, became a leaders. They were judges, they were dayanim. However, it says, Velo alchu banav bidrachav. Shmuel's kids did not follow their father's ways. Vayatu achar habatza vayikhu shohad vayatu mishpat. It says they took shohad. You could bribe them. However, the Gemara says in Masachet Shabbat, the truth is, em lo hatu, em lo lakhu shohad has v'shalom. Rather, they did not follow Shmuel's ways. Meaning, Shmuel Hanavi, haya olech me'ir le'ir, he would go from a city to city, u'migiv'ah le'giv'ah, from one mountain to another mountain, from one community to another community, to hear people's problems, to help them, to guide them, to judge. So he would walk from place to place. Usually if you have any court case, you have to go to the court. The judge doesn't come to your house. But Shmuel Hanavi was so special, he was so unique. What he did, Hazal tell us, he did something greater than Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe Rabbeinu vayeshev Moshe lishpot et ha'am miboker ad ha'erev. Moshe sat down and Am Yisrael came to him. So Moshe Rabbeinu judged Am Yisrael, but Am Yisrael came to him. Where Shmuel was the opposite. He left his house and he went all over Eretz Yisrael to judge people, to give them guidance, but his kids did not follow their father's footsteps. And that's why it says, Velo alchu banav bidrachav, his ways. Meaning, you had a role model in your house. You had a parent that you could have looked up to. And you should. And you shouldn't. And they did not. So that's why it says, Velo alchu banav bidrachav. But it doesn't mean that they took has v'shalom shohad. Rather, they did not follow their father's footsteps, meaning to be a special leader to go out for Am Yisrael. Pasuk Dalid. ויתקבצו כל זקני ישראל ויבואו אל שמואל הרמתה ויאמרו אליו הנה אתה זקנת ובניך לא הלכו בדרכיך אתה שימה לנו מלך לשופטנו ככל הגויים. Imagine Shmuel Hanavi. He's old. He's not that old. At the end of the day, he passed away when he was 52 years old. Shmuel Hanavi, the great Navi, the great leader, the one who appointed Shaul to become the king, and David HaMelech also, the son of Hannah Neviah. Shmuel passed away at the age of 52. Yet it says, as he got old and older, Omer lanu Hanavi, that Ziknei Israel, it's not the young crowd that most of the time they don't have experience, they don't have much knowledge as the older people, But here it says that the Ziknei Israel, the older people, meaning people that have experience of life, people with Hachamim, wise people, they came to Shmuel. And they told him, Mineh zakanta, listen, you got old. And in other words, we don't need you. Please, we want a king. Ay, 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 ay. Imagine, להבדיל אלף אלפי הבדלות. Imagine, you serve the community. You're a rabbi. You're a rabbi for 30 years, 40 years. You were there for the entire community. Weddings, bar mitzvot, brit milah, funeral, classes, problems, shalom bayit, hospital, you name it. And you went out for each and every one. And you helped everything. No money, free. No money charged. Everything was free. And you had this great Navi with you in your community for many years. One day, people just got together, the Hachamim over there, the wise people there. They come to the rabbi. Listen, you're too old. We don't need you anymore. Go home. How can you do that? It's not that they paid the rabbi money. This is free charge. They tell Shmuel, we don't want your guidance. We don't want your leadership. Go home, and we want to have a king. Yani Shofet and Navi, it's not for us anymore. We want a king. But you know what type of king? Leshoftenu kechol hagoyim. They want to copy the goyim. If they would ask, we want to have a king, maybe that's good, maybe, I'm not sure. But they tell Shmuel, we want a king like the goyim. It says, וירע הדבר בעיני שמואל, כאשר אמרו תנה לנו מלך לשופטנו. Shmuel felt very bad. Shmuel felt very bad. וירע הדבר. It was so bad in his eyes that Am Yisrael asked for a king. אומר הנביא והתפלל שמואל אל אדוני. Shmuel prayed to Hashem. ויאמר השם אל שמואל שמע בקול העם לכל אשר יאמרו אליך. Hashem tells Shmuel, listen to the people, to the nation. Listen to the Am. Listen to them. לכל אשר יאמרו אליך. Whatever they ask, give them. Do you know why? כי לא אותך מאסו. They have no problem with you directly. כי אותי מאסו ממלוך עליהם. The Jews, Am Yisrael, they don't want me to be their king. Hashem says to Shmuel, you're not the issue here. Am Yisrael, they don't want me to be their God anymore. And Hashem tells Shmuel, Ma asiti lahem, I gave them everything, and yet they went and they worship idols, avodah zarah. And Hashem tells Shmuel, give them whatever they want. They want a king, give them a king. But hold on a minute. I want you to give them the rules of what if they want to have a king, there is a list of laws which they have to keep following. And that's from Pasuk Yud Aleph until the end of the Perek. In Pasuk Yud Aleph, Yud Bet, Yud Gimel, Yud Dalet, Yud Vav, Yud Zayin, Yud Zayin, Yud Het, Shmuel is going to tell Am Yisrael, what's the laws of a king? You want a king? Habibi. If you want to have a king, he'll take your kids. to be his slaves. He'll take your daughters to be his chef. He'll take your fields, your vineyards, and he's going to give it to his avadim, his servants. And he's going to take your flax, he's going to take your money, and you have no say. That's a king. You want a king? That's the price. You're going to tell them and offer them and see what's going to be their reaction. It says in Pasuk Yutet, וימאנו העם לשמוע בקול שמואל ויאמרו לא כי אם מלך יהיה עלינו. After all, Shmuel Hanavi tells them the condition. And Shmuel Hanavi tells them, if you want to have a king, that's going to be the condition. Are you guys ready for that? Are you down? Yes. We're not going to change our mind. All right. The next few perakim, it's the story where Shmuel is going to go and he's going to make Shaul the future king for Am Yisrael. After all, Shmuel, he's the shofet. He's going to make Shaul the king. And my friends, I want to skip to Perek Yud Bet, because that's the topic that it's connected to us. So after from Perek Tet until Perek Yud Aleph, it's the story of how Shaul became the king. And then it says, after he gave Am Yisrael a king, I'm starting from Perek Yud Bet Pasuk Aleph. That's the connection to our Perek. ויאמר שמואל אל כל ישראל, הנה שמעתי וקולכם לכל אשר אמרתם לי, ואמליך עליכם מלך. Shmuel tells Am Yisrael, look, whatever you guys asked me to do, I did. I gave you a king. ועתה, הנה המלך מתהלך לפניכם, ואני זקנתי ושבתי, ובניי הינם איתכם, ואני התהלכתי לפניכם מנעוריי עד היום הזה. He tells them, I became old, you don't want me, you don't want my kids. I'm here since I'm very young. But here is the rebuke, tokaha, that Shmuel gives Am Yisrael, and he tells them, Hinenu anu bi neged Adonai veneged Meshichom. Et shor mi lakachti, vehamor mi lakachti. He says to Am Yisrael, I went from city to city. I went from one family to another. I went from one community to another community. Did I ever took money from anyone here? Did I owe you guys anything? Did I took a donkey from you guys? Did I use your money ever? Did I? So he says, Anu bi neged Hashem veneged Meshicho. In front of Hashem, the Shekhinah is there and the king is there. Tell me, did I took money from anybody here? Pasuk Daled, Vayomeru lo ashaktanu velo ratzotanu velo lakahta miad ish me'uma. You did not take anything from us. Yes, they admit, you did not take anything from us. Not a donkey, not an animal, and not one coin. All right. And then comes Pasuk Vav. Vayomer Shemuel el ha'am. So by now already, they got a king. By now, he gives Am Yisrael tochaha. He rebukes Am Yisrael for their behavior, for their actions, the way they did. It was not nice, but I gave you a king. But he said to them, hold on. Do I owe anybody money? And they all answered no. Fine. Pasuk Vav. Vayomer Shemuel el ha'am. Adonai asher asa et Moshe ve'et Aaron. V'asher העלה את אבותיכם ממצרים. And now he gives them all history all the way back from Egypt. And he tells them, Hashem, who made Moshe and Aaron, meaning meaning Moshe and Aaron, they were Hashem's messenger. They were Hashem's messenger. Hashem did miracles to Am Yisrael in Mitzrayim through Moshe and Aaron. Ba'asher ha'ela et avotechem me'eretz Mitzrayim. He took you out from Egypt. And yet, what you guys did over the years, Am Yisrael betrayed HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Am Yisrael left HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Am Yisrael threw the Torah away, and they went and they worship idols. And Shmuel goes and he gives them the history, how bad Am Yisrael were. And now he tells them the same thing, you guys. He tells them straight out, you Am Yisrael did nothing less than them. Ve'az, he tells them a warning. In Pasuk Tetvav, Perek Yudbet Pasuk Tetvav, Ve'im lo tishme'u bekol Adonai umritem et pi Adonai, ve'ayita yad Adonai bachem ube'avotechem. He tells them a warning. You should know by now, when you have a king, you don't have Hashem's hand direct. You have a king, fine, but you better watch out. Because anything that you guys are going to do wrong, Hashem is going to punish you. And He's going to punish you very harsh. Hashem is going to punish you. In Pasuk Yud Zayin, he tells them, here, I'm going to pray to Hashem. It's a summertime. Halo ketzir hitim hayom. Ketzir hitim, it's time of harvest. Summertime. Ekra el Adonai. V'yiten kolot umatar. Ud'u ur'u. כי רעתכם רבה, אשר עשיתם בעיני אדוני, לשאול לכם מלך. Shmuel Hanavi tells them, look, it's a sunny day. We're not talking about, in America, where you have rain in the summer like today. We're talking about Eretz Israel. There is winter season, and you have a summer season. Matar artzecha, that's in winter time. And sun, summertime. So we're not talking about in New York and America. We're talking about Eretz Israel. Kitzir hitim, when time of summer, the time of harvest, it's summer, it's sunny. If rain comes down during the summertime, it's a siman kelala. It's a sign of curse. And once again, I'm not talking here, I'm talking about Eretz Israel. In Eretz Israel, if it rains in the summer, it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. It kills the harvest. It kills the wheat, the barley, the vegetables. It's not good to have rain during the time of summer. It's not good. And he tells them, Tir'u ma koreh hayom. Achshav you see the sun? I will pray to Hashem. And it's going to bring thunders. And it's going to bring rain. And you should know that's the sign. Ki ra'atchem rabah. What you guys did and asked was very bad. It says, ויקרא שמואל אל אדוני, ויתן אדוני קולות ומטר ביום ההוא, וירא כל העם מאוד את אדוני ואת שמואל. It says, Shmuel prayed to Hashem, and yes, and sure enough, was rain, was thunders, and Am Yisrael, they were very afraid. I want to stop here. I want to stop here for a second, and I want to go back to the beginning of our chapter, our perek, and I want to dwell on a couple questions here. The story here is not a simple story. Question number one: if any community have a great leader, a great rabbi, especially if everything is free charge, especially if everything is free, why in the world the community would tell him one day, we don't need you? Why? We're not talking about animals. We're talking about Bnei Adam, human being, people. Question one: why Am Yisrael did not wanted Shmuel to continue to be the leader for Am Yisrael? Question number two: in Perek Yud Bet that we just read, he tells Am Yisrael in Pasuk Gimel, did I took money from you guys? But the way he said it, it was not that I took money from you guys. He said that I took a donkey, et hamor milakahti, did I took any donkey from you? Question number two: why did Shmuel, if he wants to rebuke them and he wants to use that I owe you money, why is using a phrase of et shor milakahti v'hamor milakahti, that I took any animal from you? Why did he say that? Question number three: why in Pasuk Vav, Vayomer Shmuel el ha'am, Hashem asher asa et Moshe ve'et Aharon? Why does he mention that Moshe and Aharon were leaders? You want to tell Am Yisrael that they bad? Go ahead. Why did Shmuel mention that Moshe and Aharon were leaders? It doesn't have to do with our story. We don't need this. And the last question, question number 4, is why did Shmuel pray to have rain? Why? There is so many ways to prove that you're right and Hashem is on your side. Why did Shmuel made sure to pray to bring rain in the summer? Why? So, Marco, I see you, Baruch Hashem, you with me. Soli, where's the notes? Come on. I see Dr. Baruch Hashem, beautiful. I see Dr. Essis, I see other people, beautiful. Great job, Soli. So we have 4 questions. Soli, you have it clear? Good job. So 4 questions we have. Question number 1, why did Am Yisrael did not want Shmuel? Question number 2, why did he mention the donkey? Question number 3, why does he mention Moshe? And question number 4, why does he bring rain during the summertime? So, for 3 questions, Be'ezrat Hashem, I will answer if we'll have time. For number 4, Bli Neder, I will discuss. I'm not sure if we're going to catch up till number 4. But Be'ezrat Hashem will try to get a whole picture. So, Haverim Mekarim, to know the answer or to know what's going on over here with Shmuel Hanavi's life, we're going to have to go all the way back to Sefer Bamidbar. We just finished a couple weeks ago, mamash 2 weeks ago, not even. We just finished a parasha. It's called Parashat Korach. Parashat Korach. So let's open to Parashat Korach in the beginning. The Torah tells us in Parashat Korach, Perek Tet Pasuk Aleph, Bet and Gimel, Korach gathered a whole crowd of Hachamim, and they got up against Moshe. And they said to Moshe, Ki chol ha'eda kulam kedoshim ubtocham Adonai, umadua titnaseu al kehal Adonai. So Korach gathered Hachamim and great people against Moshe and Aharon, vayikalu al Moshe ve'al Aharon. And they said to them, we're all holy. Kulanu kedoshim. Umadua titnaseu. Why are you guys taking a position of a leadership? We don't need you guys as leaders. We don't need you. Korach says to Moshe, Moshe, you don't have to be the leader. We all heard Aseret HaDiberot from Hashem. We all were standing by Har Sinai Matan Torah. Why are you the leader? How come your brother, he's second to you? How come you're the king and this is the Kohen Gadol and his kids, Sganei Kuhuna? What is that business? What is this family business? We don't need you, Moshe. We don't need you as a leader. The opposite. Korach claims Aharon doesn't, he doesn't deserve to be Kohen Gadol. You know who should be Kohen Gadol? I should be Kohen Gadol, not Aharon, you brother. In parentheses, Aharon did the Het HaEgel. I didn't. Ani Levi. Aharon was the one who did Het HaEgel. He is the one who did the golden calf. I didn't. So how come the one who did the biggest sin in the Midbar, he's the Kohen Gadol? I should be the leader. Wow. Korach halak ala kadosh baruch hu. When Korach said whatever he said against Moshe, it was not against Moshe direct. It was against HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Meaning he was saying, Moshe, whatever you said, it's not true. Or Rabbi, the story of Korach, we all know what happened to him. We all know what happened to Korach at the end. Korach, ותפתח האדמה את פיה, ותבלע אותם. The ground opened and swallowed them. וקורח נבלע באדמה. So far, everything I said till now, you all know it. I did not say any hidush. But, my friends, if you're going to open the Haftarah of Parashat Korach, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. I opened the Haftarah of Parashat Korach, and I was very surprised to find out that the Haftarah of that week's Parasha is about Shmuel Hanavi. And I'm reading the Haftarah, and I wonder to myself, what is this Haftarah has to do with Korach? What's the connection, Bichlal? And oh boy, wow, what a hidushim our rabbis tell us. Haverim ikarim, Perek Yud Bet of Shmuel Aleph, the Perek that we just read 5 minutes ago, that's the Haftarah of Parashat Korach. And I ask myself, why is it? What's the connection? Comes Rabbeinu Ha'arizal, and he tells us the secret behind the whole parashat Korach and Shmuel. And here we're starting the class. Rabbeinu Ha'arizal tells us that Korach, he went down, but HaKadosh Baruch Hu brought him back, Begilgul, reincarnation. He came back, Begilgul Korach. Me, Shmuel Hanavi. Shmuel Hanavi היה the Tikkun of Korach. He was his Tikkun. Whatever mistakes Korach did in the past, Shmuel came, and whatever you're going to see what happened to Shmuel, that's a Tikkun, you know, for who? For Korach. It's amazing. Look what happened. We started today. פתחנו היום בפרק ח'. That's how we started today, פרק ח'. מה כתוב? מה כתוב? ויתקבצו כל זקני ישראל ויבואו אל שמואל ויאמרו אליו הנה אתה זקנת שימה לנו מלך. We don't want you. How? If Shmuel is so great, why Am Yisrael wanted to kick him? If Shmuel was so great, and he was, how come the Zekenim came to Shmuel and told him, Shmuel, out, resign? Why? And the answer is, that's the Tikkun for Korach. Korach told Moshe, Moshe, who wants you? כי כל העדה, כולם קדושים, ומדוע תתנשאו? We don't need a leader. It matter, you know what? I should be the leader, not you. What? Korach, you spoke against Moshe. Korach, you playing with fire. You know what? He got swallowed. That's a punishment. But we need to fix his averah. We need to fix his sin. So who comes? Who is Korach's tikkun? His grandson. Shmuel came from Korach. Shmuel came from Korach direct. And he says, and here Shmuel Tzaddik, מה כתוב? Shmuel הוא שומע, he hears that Am Yisrael tell him, we don't want you. That's the tikkun for what not me, my grandfather Korach spoke against Moshe to kick him out. B'midah keneged midah. That's what happened to me now. Am Yisrael lo rotzim oti. That's number one. Now we're getting the picture. Now we know what's going on over here. Number two, we all remember when we spoke in the beginning, when Hannah, in the beginning, she prayed to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, she wants to have a child. Haverim, let's open for 1 second. Shmuel Aleph, Perek Aleph, Pasuk Yud Aleph. It's worth every piece. Every piece here, it's worth it. It's open. We have to remember this. Katuv Kacha. In Pasuk Yud Aleph, Hannah made a promise to Hashem. Vatidor neder vatomar. Adonai Tsevaot. אם רעות תראה בעוני אמתך, וזכרתני ולא תשכח את אמתך, ונתת לאמתך זרע אנשים. Hannah is praying to Hashem, Ribono shel Olam, if you're going to remember me, and you're going to give me a child, do you know what type of a child I want? Do you know what type of a child do I want? She says, Zera Anashim. The Gemara in Masechet Berachot. הגמרא אומר במסכת ברכות, מה זה זרע אנשים? ברכות למד א' עמוד ב'. אומרת הגמרא, מה זה זרע אנשים? אמר רב דימי, זרע אנשים, I want an average kid. מובלע בין אנשים. I don't want a kid who's going to stick out in class. I don't want to have the smartest kids in the class. No, I don't want to have the top kid in the class. I want to have a kid לא חכם ולא טיפש. That's the lashon of the Gemara. I want a child לא חכם ולא טיפש. And I'm asking Hannah, what are you talking about? Every mother that her little baby, he just said, Amen. Wow. She takes a picture. She takes a video. She sent to the family chat, to the teta, to Jido, to the whole world. What happened? You must watch this, 12 seconds clip of video. You must watch. What happened? Mashiach is coming? No, Mashiach is not going to. So what happened? Her little baby said Amen, which is very nice. But she's so excited. This age to say Amen, it's a sign it's going to be the next Gedol Hador. Habibi, lo Gedol Hador, v'lo Amma, v'lo Batich. Is a baby, Amar Amen, relax. No. Do you know why mothers still like to send those videos? Because they feel so special. My son is so smart. My son is so smart. If a kid, any child gets 100 or 99 or 90 on the test, right away, you take a shot, a picture, and you send to the family chat. Abuz, you get mabruk, you can get loves and hearts and thumbs up. Makara. My son got 100. What does it mean? 7 years old got 100. Hold on. And did you also send the previous test? No. And the one before? Oh, I forgot. You're embarrassed to send the 65 and below 50. So why you get so excited about the 100 all of a sudden? You know what's the answer? Because mothers, it's all parents, yeah, but especially mothers, they feel special about if their son, he's very smart. He's so smart. And they want to make sure that he's so smart. He got to be the valedictorian. But, he doesn't fit that, title. No, they'll do anything. They're going to fight in school. What does it mean? My son deserves to be the valedictorian. What do you mean? He has to speak. He barely knows how to talk. She wants him to speak. Ma pshat. The pshat is, as parents, we like to stick our kids to be the top, the honor roll, the best, the smartest. My friends, Hannah is teaching us that's not a healthy kid. That's not a healthy way to raise children. You know what? You know that you are the top kid in class. You have to, if you have to believe that you are the shtiyot. You're ruining your kid. Hannah is praying to Hashem. I want zera anashim. Do you know what type of a son I want to have? Lo hacham velo tipesh. Do you know why? Why a mother like Hannah is going to pray, I don't want to have a kid who is a hacham? Why not? What's wrong about having the top kid? What's wrong to have your kid to be the top kid in the class? What's wrong about it? The answer is, she knew what happened to her grandfather, Korach. Korach shepikei haya. Because he was so smart, that's why he went against Moshe Rabbeinu. When you're too smart, it's not a good thing, it's a bad thing. In Hebrew, it's called hachmolog. In Yiddish, they call him a oiber chuchem. You tell me the hacham. You're telling 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 me the hacham. You're tel אל תהיה לי חכמולוג, תירגע. And Hannah is praying, אני רוצה בן מובלע בין אנשים. I don't want a kid who's going to stick out. I want to have a normal kid, an average kid. Yes, why? Because she knew what is to have a pikeh in the house. When you have a kid who is too smart, that's a problem. That's why Korach went against Moshe Rabbeinu. Going back to the topic. So meaning, if you're going to check Shmuel's life, you'll be surprised. Why? Because you're going to see how his life is connected to Korach. So, Haverim, let's go on a journey. Are you ready? I will show, we'll see how Korach and Shmuel are connected. And you'll see whatever happened to Shmuel, go back to Parashat Korach. So our first question was, how come Am Yisrael, they wanted to impeach Shmuel? The answer is, Midah keneged Midah. Korach wanted to impeach Moshe Rabbeinu. That's what happened to Shmuel. That's one. Second, he said, Et hamor mi lakahti. Did I took any donkey from anybody here? My friends, the same version, the same lashon, you'll find it exactly, you know by who? By Moshe Rabbeinu in Parashat Korach. Haverim, let's go to Parashat Korach. And we're going to see the same lashon that Moshe Rabbeinu is using. תסתכלו מה כתוב. אומרת התורה בפרשת קורח. בואו נראה מה כתוב. בפרק ט"ז, פסוק ט"ו. פרק ט"ז, פסוק ט"ו. When Moshe Rabbeinu tried to bring some peace and it didn't work, פסוק ט"ו, וייחר למשה מאוד. אומר רש"י, היה בצער. ויאמר אל השם, אל תפן אל מנחתם, לא חמור אחד מהם נסעתי, ולא הריעותי את אחד מהם. דסם לשון. אומר משה לקדוש ברוך הוא, ריבונו של עולם, please don't accept their offsprings, their offering. Why? לא חמור אחד מהם נסעתי. When I left Mitzrayim, when I left Midian, הקדוש ברוך הוא told Moshe Rabbeinu when he lived in Midian, Moshe, I want you to go to Mitzrayim to redeem Am Yisrael from Egypt. The exile is up. Time is over. Khalas. We have to go out. We have to leave. I want you to go out. I want you to leave Midian, go to Mitzrayim and redeem my children. Habibi, if I have to go and redeem the Jews from Mitzrayim, someone has to pay for the Uber. Someone has to pay for the taxi. But what happened? Moshe Rabbeinu said, I paid for Uber. I took a donkey and I did not take a penny from Am Yisrael. Lo hamor echad mehem nasati. Haverim ikarim, the same version that Moshe Rabbeinu used in Mitzrayim to Am Yisrael, I did not took a penny from you guys. The same lashon Shmuel Hanavi is using. Tell me, do I owe you any penny that I took any donkey from you guys? And the answer is for both, no. That's the connection. Or ipo et hibur. Haverim, let's continue. We had the third question. Why did Shmuel back? I'm going back to Shmuel, Perek Yud Bet. בשמואל פרק י"ב, פסוק ו' ויאמר שמואל אל העם, השם אשר עשה את משה ואת אהרון. Why did Shmuel has to say Hashem who took Moshe and Aaron to be his messengers. This is the Tikkun. I, Shmuel, meaning the Tikkun of Korach, who spoke against ויקהלו על משה ועל אהרון. יא חביבי, וואי וואי וואי. Now, מגיע שמואל, ומה הוא אומר? השם אשר עשה משה ואת אהרון. Hashem, who appointed Moshe and Aaron to be his messengers. They are the leaders. So meaning, if I said something wrong, not me, my grandfather, he said anything wrong against Moshe and Aaron, now I'm fixing that sin. והוא אומר משה ואהרון הם השליחים של הקדוש ברוך הוא. Now, let's continue. We had a question. Why to bring rain in the summer? What for? So, חברים, תשמעו מה כתוב. We're going to have to go all the way back to Bereshit. When הקדוש ברוך הוא wanted to create אדם הראשון. You don't have it next to you, but it's in מדרש רבה, פרשה ח' סימן ה'. תשמעו מה כתוב. בשעה שבא הקדוש ברוך הוא לברוא את אדם הראשון. When הקדוש ברוך הוא wanted to create אדם הראשון, Adam, נעשו מלאכי השרת כיתים וחבורות חבורות. It was groups of angels, מלאכי השרת. Some were against and some were pro. יפה מאוד, יא חביבי. אומר המדרש, some angels, some groups of angels were against and some were pro. Why not? You should. תשמעו מה כתוב. אומר המדרש, חסד, מלאכים of חסד came to Hashem and they told him, ריבונו של עולם, it's good. You should create Adam. You should create a human being. You know why? Because people are ba'alei hasadim. Ay, people are ba'alei hasadim. Why not? You should. Who came after? Groups of malachim nikraim emet. The emet, the true. Malachim shenikraim true. אמרו להשם, what are you talking about? מה פתאום? Don't! כולם שקרנים. Go open the taxes books, Hashem ישמור עדר, הוא לא משלם שקר, fool. What are you talking about? They're not honest. They fool, they lie. The human being, בני האדם, הם משקרים. אל תברא אותם. Alright? So it's once against one. Another group. Oh. אומר המדרש, צדק. צדק. The one who does tzedakah also. The tzedek came to Hashem, the groups of malachim shenikraim tzedek, they came to Hashem, ריבונו של העולם. What does it mean? You should create בני האדם, it's good, why not? עושים tzedakah, it's good. הגיע השלום. Groups של מלאכי השרת שנקראים שלום. They came to Hashem, אמרו לו, please, ריבונו של העולם, what are you, don't create people. Don't create human beings. You know why? They kuleketata all day long. They're fighting. Oh Hashem. They fight at home. She fights with the husband fights with her. The daughter-in-law with the mother-in-law. The mother with the kid. The business, the workers, the boss. Ya Habibi. Everywhere they fight. Show me one home. Everything is normal there. Who needs them? Amru malachim ריבונו של עולם. Don't. אל תברא אותם. אומר המדרש, so, זה אומר כן, זה אומר לא, זה אומר כן. מה עשה הקדוש ברוך הוא? אומר המדרש, מה עשה הקדוש ברוך הוא? לקח את האמת והשליחו ארצה, שנאמר, ותשלח אמת ארצה. Hashem took the אמת, ומה עשה השם? He did not pay attention to the emet and he threw him down to the world. זה מה שכתוב. יש לזה עוד המשך. I want to go back now to Korach. Why did Korach got punished that the Adama opened her mouth and swallowed him? Lama. Do you know why? One of the reasons that I saw is Korach Amar, Moshe Meshaker, Moshe is a liar. He makes up kol minei halachot, and everything he says from Shamayim, it's all not true. Ma asa Hashem? Hashem, when he created, when he wanted to create Adam HaRishon, he took the emet and he threw it down. Now what happened? Somebody said, Moshe, lo emet, ya habibi, ba Adama, the ground opened, and swallowed. Korach. ומה אומר עכשיו קורח? משה אמת, ותורתו אמת, והן בדין, ואנחנו שקרנים. אוי קורח, in the ground, מה הוא אומר? משה אמת, ותורתו אמת. The one who said Moshe שקרן. So what happened to him? He's all the way down in the ground, and he's screaming in Gehinnom, Moshe אמת. Ay, ay, ay. So where's Korach? All the way down. Why? Because he lied. So he's screaming emet. מה עושה אותו שמואל הנביא? כתוב אמת מארץ תצמח. יא חביבי, האמת is going to come from the ground. So מה עושה שמואל? He prays ריבונו של עולם. If I'm the Tikkun of Shmuel, if I'm the Tikkun of Korach, so bring rain. And when it rains, what happens? Ha'adama matzmiha, ya habibi. So what happens? The ground brings grass. So when the ground brings grass, that's a sign that Korach kibel et Tikkun shelo. And everything is perfect. And he's done. And he got his kapara. So Hashem, Ribono Shel Olam, I got it. They don't want me. I got it. That's one check. Ribono Shel Olam, look, did I owe you guys money? No. Hamor akachti lo. Moshe, another check. If they offer, we ask. Shmuel, shanu al Shmuel. Okay. So now we know Mashakal Shmuel. But hold on. Not enough. He says, Moshe v'Aaron Hashem b'cha b'hem. Another tikkun, another check. So now he should reach to his final tikkun. He brings rain to the world. That should be the tikkun for who? For Korach. Aval Rabbi Yisai, I want to share a gewaltige hida. A hida lokech otanu a little far. But what a beautiful piece. We cannot skip this piece. There's no way we can skip this one. Omer hida, let's go to Tfilat Hana in Shmuel, Perek Aleph. We say it every morning, Tfilat Hana. Perek Aleph, Perek Bet, Pasuk Vav. Perek Bet, Pasuk Vav. She prays and she says, Hashem, memit umehayeh, morid sha'ol vayal. What is that? Hashem memit umhayeh. The order should be the opposite, Jack. It should be Hashem mehayeh and then memit. In order for a person to die, first says to come to the world. Marco, Mark, you get this piece, Mark. It says Hashem memit umehayeh. Hashem kills a person and then umehayeh oto. The order is the opposite. First you come to the world and then you die. Why it's the opposite here? Hazal is teaching us, from here we learn Tchiyat HaMetim. If anybody asks you, can you show me where it says Tchiyat HaMetim in the Torah? Here is one of the source. What's the proof? Hashem memit v'mehayeh. Yes. Mipo Tchiyat HaMetim. Hold on. Hana, can you tell me what is Tchiyat HaMetim has to do with you? Hana, Why Hannah Neviah has to tell us a lesson of Tchiat HaMetim? Do you know what's the answer? Morit Sha'ol Vayal. Mahloket Igmara Masechet Sanhedrin, I think, Daf Kuftet. Does Korach ve'adato, do they have Olam Haba or not? Mahloket ben Rabbi Akiva ve'Rabbi Eliezer. Rabbi Eliezer omer, yes, leKorach ve'adato Olam Haba. What's this proof? He says because Hannah prayed. Morit Sha'ol Vayal. Sha'ol is the Gehinam. He goes down to Gehinam v'U'ma'aleh. On who did she set this piece? You know on who? On Korach. She felt bad. She said, how come my grandfather, he lost against Moshe Rabbeinu? What happened to him? Do you know what happened to Korach? It says Korach saw in Ruach HaKodesh that is somebody from him is going to be equal to Moshe ve'Aharon. Shene'emar, Moshe ve'Aharon bechohanav, Ushmuel bekor'eh shemo. He saw in Ruach HaKodesh, Korach was a great man. He saw in Ruach HaKodesh that is someone from his descendants is going to be equal to Moshe and Aharon, which was Shmuel. So she felt bad. Because of my son, Korach lost his Olam Haba. Oh my gosh, that's not fair, how come? Because of my son, my my grandfather Korach is going to lose Olam Haba. So she prayed, Hashem, Lemitu Mahayeh Morit Sha'ol Vayal. I saw one of the Mefarshim says, Sha'ol Vayal Otiyot, Kim'at, Shmuel Ya'aleh. The one who's going to bring back Korach, Shmuel. The one who's going to bring back Korach is Shmuel. לכן כתוב שאול ויעל, שמואל יעלה אותו. Wow. This is the חידה in his ספר כיסא רחמים. חברים יקרים, עד כאן הקפה ראשונה. עד כאן הקפה ראשונה. Now we could stop here and go to sleep and have a good, wonderful summer. Or if you want to stay with me a couple minutes, I'm willing to take you to a whole different journey. So far was in the Hanavi. Now we could go to a different place in Shas. The question is, if you want to stay with me, or we should close the class, and I'm okay. Look, I have my water to drink. I'm fine. What do you guys, you want to continue? Yeah? Okay. You can take your wine and get ready. Take your wine and get ready, because this piece is a wall. It's not going to be that short. Give me 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I see Baruch Hashem, Isaac, he has his watermelon. Baruch Hashem, he's doing great. All right. Haverim יקרים, עד כאן, we fix 52 years of Korach. But ימי שנותינו בהם 70 שנה. If you want to fix Korach, Shmuel lived only 52 years. How many years are you still missing? Huh? How many years? A fair amount, 18 years. Okay. Who is going to give us 18 years? לתקן את Korach. Who's going to give us 18 years? Boy, if you're ready to this piece, that's not mine. I saw this beautiful חידוש in ספר משנת הגלגולים בשם רבנו הארי ז"ל, ועוד משהו, איזה דבר מדהים. So I'm going to go to מסכת ברכות. I'm going to share with you a beautiful story, and let's see what's going to be. הגמרא אומרת במסכת ברכות, and once again, may this שיעור should be לרפואה שלמה. לאישה רבקה רחל בת שרה לאה, she needs רפואה שלמה מהירה, שהשם ייתן לה בריאות בעזרת השם, ממש צריכה את זה דחוף, שאלה בעזרת בשורות טובות, her and the family. הגמרא אומרת, a story במסכת ברכות, בדף כ"ז עמוד ב'. It was a story with Rabban Gamliel. Something happened in Bet HaMidrash. I'm not going to go to all the details. But Rabban Gamliel, he did something that the rabbis were very upset. He embarrassed Rabbi Yoshua. Rabban Gamliel. Masechet Berachot, Daf Chav Zayin. Okay? Chav Zayin Amud Bet. So the Gemara says that Rabban Gamliel, he did something that he embarrassed Rabbi Yoshua. Hachamim in Bet Midrash, they were not happy with this because it was not the first time. They decided, you know what? It's time to impeach Rabban Gamliel from his Nesiut. He was the head, he was the chief rabbi. They decided, you know what? We have to kiss him. Okay, you want to send him home, that's fine, but you have to have someone instead. Who? So they have a couple options. They had Rabbi Yoshua, they said no. Rabbi Akiva, they said no. So they left with Rabbi Eliezer. Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah. אומרת הגמרא, חכמים came to Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah ואמרו לו, Rabbi Elazar, listen, open position, become the big Rosh Yeshiva. Would you take this position or not? אומרת הגמרא, עטו ואמרו לניחא למר דליה ורשע מטיבתא. Are you ready to become the Rosh Yeshiva? אמר להו, he told them, I need to ask my family. You want to become a rabbi, you have to ask your family? Are you kidding? If you're a rabbi, go become a rabbi. If you're not a hacham, stay at home. No. He says, I got to ask my family. Okay. Omeret HaGemara, he came home. And he went to his wife. And he told his wife, hon, what do you think? I have this open job, open position. Should I become the Rosh Yeshiva or not? So she told him, why should you take it? Today, they fired Rabban Gamliel. Tomorrow, they're going to fire you. Habibi. It's the same crowd of people, you know. Why should you take this job at all? So he told her, well, if you have a glass of water, if you have a glass of cup, you're not going to use it because one day it might going to break. When it breaks, it breaks. But for now, you could use it to use it. Meaning, for now, I can become Rosh Yeshiva, so let me become the rabbi. Why are you against? So she tells him, I hear you, but you know what's the problem? You don't have gray hair. You don't have gray hair. Akol shahor. You're a young kid. You know, if you have gray hair and you look great, so you can have influence, you can have impact on people's lives. People are going to listen to you. But, you know, when you're young, no one is going to listen to you. Everything is black. You have to have some gray hair. Meaning, don't take this position because they're not going to follow you anyway. Omer Gemara, na'asa nes. It was a miracle that happened to Rabbi Elazar. And that day, 18 rows of gray hair he got. So zakan, he got a beard, 18 rows of gray hair he got. Oh, now, hilwe, now you look great. Amar Rabbi Elazar, הרי אני כבן 70 שנה, ולא זכיתי שתאמר יציאת מצרים בלילות. אמר רבי אלעזר, הרי אני כבן 70. הוא לא אמר אני בן 70. He did not say אני בן 70. He did not say I'm 70 years old. מה הוא אמר? הרי אני כבן, I look like 70 years old. But the truth is, he was 18 years old. רבי אלעזר היה בגיל 18. But overnight, now he looks חכם גדול, 18 שערות, 18 rows of gray hair. Now you're perfect. חברים יקרים, What is this story tells us? So listen to this. There is a sefer, it's called Megadim Hadashim. Sefer, a beautiful book on Masechet Barachot, and he brings down this mahalach. Who made Korach go against Moshe Rabbeinu? His wife, Mrs. Korach. Korach's wife made him go against Moshe Rabbeinu. Now we got to fix this also. We got to fix this problem. We got to fix it. How are we going to fix it? So we're going to have Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah. They come to him. They offer him a position. What happened? Did he say yes? No. He refused to take that position. Psh, another check for Korach is being fixed. Rather, he said, hold on, not only he's not taking it, he goes to his wife. Let me ask my wife, what should I do? Do you know why? Because Korach in his time, his wife caused him to go against Moshe. So what happened now? He goes to his wife, he tells her, Rabbi said, what should I do now? Should I take the position? I shouldn't. She tells him, why should you? Wait. Now she goes back and she's fixing Korach's wife. Yeah, Habibi. But no, don't take it. Don't take it. No, don't. But hold on. He starts to explain her. So then she tells him, but you know what? But you don't look even old. You look young. Hashem oseh nes. Ma kara? Back then, Korach's wife turned him against Moshe Rabbeinu. Go run for the position. Now, this Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah, number one, not only he's not taking the position, he goes home and he asks his wife, and his wife tells him, don't. So now everything is beautiful, everything is fixed. But hold on. How old was he now? 18 years old. 52 plus 18, Habibi 70. Now Korach is ready to come up. But hold on, one more piece, and with this we're going to finish. Although there's much more. This is it's a train of Hiddushim over here. But for tonight, I'll give you this piece. One more. Hu amar, Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah in Masechet Barachot, it says there, Hu amar, it was a mahloket between me and Hachamim, whether to say Kriyat Shema balayla. Mahloket. Kriyat Shema you have to say at night. But the last parasha, Vayomer Hashem el Moshe lemor, דבר אל בני ישראל ועשו להם ציצית. Do we have to say this paragraph בערבית or not? חכמים אמרו לא, because there is no מצוות ציצית בלילה. רבי אלעזר בן עזריה אמר כן, you have to say פרשת ציצית, but he had no proof. Whatever proof they gave him, he gave to the חכמים, boom, they knocked it out. אמרו לו זה לא ראיה. Until, בן זומא, one of the greatest Hachamim came, and he brought a proof to Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah, and that Rabbi Elazar is right. He brought a pasuk. Check it out, Masechet Berachot Daf Yud Bet Amud Bet. It's a whole Gemara over there. Haverim Mekarim, mahloket between Rabbi Elazar and Hachamim. Should we say balala tzitzit or not? Hachamim said no. He said yes. Back and forth, bam, bam, bam. He has no proof till one day Ben Zomar comes. It tells him, Hacham, you are right, that I have a proof for you. And the halakha is like a Ben Azar ben Azariah. Beautiful. Now let's ask the question. Why a Ben Azar ben Azariah has a whole to do with to say tzitzit balayla? Do you remember what was the first mahloket that Korach had against Moshe Rabbeinu? He came with talet, shekulat chelet. And he comes to Moshe Rabbeinu, Moshe, talit shekulat chelet. does the tzitzit has a petil techelet? And Moshe said to them, yes, you have to. Then what are you talking about? Kulat chelet has to also petil techelet? Haberim ikarim. The mahloket that was based on between Korach and Moshe was al tzitzit, techelet. I gotta fix that. Let's say parashat tzitzit balayla. We gotta fix it. דבר אל בני ישראל ועשו להם ציצית. Oh, that's good. צריך לתקן את זה גם כן. חברים יקרים, you see how the Tanakh, how every piece in Tanakh, in Hazal, everything is connected. When I learn such a perek, for me, it's a tremendous chizuk to know that whatever goes on in my life, everything is calculated. Whatever happens to my friends, whatever happens to my family, everything in the world, akol hishbon medukdak, ben latov veben lara, and I have no question whatsoever, ever, ala kadosh baruch hu. Hu ehad, v'hu emet, v'hu el tzadik v'yashar hu, el emunah v'en avel. Everything in life is being calculated to the drop, to the last minute. You see such a perek, and you ask yourself, why Am Yisrael acting so bad to Shmuel? And the answer is, you got to go back to Korach. You're asking yourself, Rabbi Azar, what happened to you? They give you a position, grab. No, I got to ask my wife to fix Korach's wife's head. Everything is being calculated. Akol nifla meod. Haverim ikarim, this type of class should give us hizuk be'emunah, that whatever happens to us, everything is letova, hakol letova. Easy to say, but hard to live. Batzura azoti. Haverim ikarim, I want to end up and I want to say a tremendous hazaku baruch to the people who are be'ezrat Hashem barach tomorrow night are mesaymim Masechet Hagigah. For some it's the first Masechet, for some it's the second, for some is the third, and for some is the 10th Masechet. I want to encourage people who did not try or they have difficult time, try ta'amu ur'u kitov Hashem. Be'ezrat Hashem, Wednesday morning, we're starting a new Masechet. I'm telling you, come, enjoy your day, enjoy your life. You can have a better life, you can have a life of quality, you can have a life shel Torah, you can taste Maza Torah Kedoshah. Be'ezrat Hashem, my dear friends, I encourage each and every one to try and start a new Masechet. Be'ezrat Hashem with this, אנחנו נזכה ביחד, נסיים ביחד another מסכת, ושהקדוש ברוך הוא ייתן לכם ברכה ופרנסה ואושר ועושר ונחת מהילדים שלכם, ובכל אשר תפנו תשכילו ותצליחו, אמן. And I really, guys, I love you all for staying till the end, but I just couldn't stop. It was not fair. I had to give you the entire cake with the ice cream. תזכו למצוות. תזכו למצוות ושלכם רק בשורות טובות בעזרת השם.